What did it do, True Crew? Sorry for the delay. I blew funded and gave up on trading. I'm back, though. I'm back. We left off. The last day we backtested was May 29th. Which is right here. So next week would be the week of the 1st, I believe. Yeah, I'm tripping on. Forex Factory. What news we got? We got 8 a.m. PMI. So yeah, June 1st. 8 a.m. Let's get into it. Delayed. What the? Not signed in. There we go. Yeah, no, we're not delayed. Okay. Sweet. Oh, yeah, Monday. Monday. Okay. Pretty close to all-time highs, to be honest with you. Not looking great. Kind of broke structure to the downside. Kind of look like we're going down. It's midnight, though. I'm going to just press play until like 6 a.m. Okay, looking pretty directional. This is ideal. Not very choppy as far as I can tell right now. I don't know if we have any established point ranges of control yet. Low-key don't feel like finding out either. So we're not going to. Self-mades. Tap in. Structural pointer. 2 structural pointers. Another one. Another one. Dumps. Inverted those. FFEGs. Now we have some untaps to the upside. Pointer, but we didn't tap into it. Pretty big sweep as well. Holy fucking candle. Okay. Some untaps, the untaps below are pretty far away. Tap into this set of FFEGs. High resistance. Alright, so it's around 8 a.m., so I'm just gonna click forward a few candles. There was probably a pointer on a different time frame because we did tap into the untaps that were below us. Unfortunate, did not catch that. Some self-mades. Tap into them. Do we create a pointer? No. A lot of self-mades there. Pretty volatile product section. I don't think there was any untaps here. This is a pointer to the downside. Invert those FFEGs. Missed out on a trade there probably. What the fuck? Dude. Trump tweet. Look at the candle. Okay. So we got a lot of self-mades there. Big window. Damn. Q range around 400. Tap into these untaps. No pointer. Keep going up. This price action seems pretty risky. Just very, very volatile. These are decent size of candles. Enter range of untaps, move down below, sweep, continue, move down, have this 5 minutes to work with, tap in, pointer off of it, check the other equity, pointer as well, a little bit of a choppy range. Not a sweat pointer. In for 3. Continuation pointers. Kind of just staying around this range. This kind of looks PO3. Looking good on ES. Kind of lost our volatility though. Look at all these green. So many pointers. Swept this high, so I'll just trim out of one. Get some money in my pocket. Next untapped target is at 521. We get another structural pointer. Okay, we hit that untap on myself, another contract. And then potentially ride these to all-time highs. That's an... oh, shit. I guess not. What? Oh. So what happened to my trade? No pointer off of ES, but we're seeing some pretty obvious rejection off that untap. Okay, I don't think we can take this pointer. It's a sweat pointer, not reacting to anything, I don't believe. There you go. Choppy range. Have this untapped to work with. Was that valid? Because I think we tapped that and created, but this is such a huge sweep. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with that. Some self-mades right there. A little bit of a VI, structural pointer. Pointer to downside, not reacting off of anything. No need to worry. Okay. Tap this untapped right here. No ability to enter off of a pointer, unfortunately. Okay, enter this untapped range. Continue downwards. We have this untapped right here. Still didn't tap into it. There we go. Do we react downwards? No, and we sweep all-time highs, so wait for some FFVG ceiling to form. And we're just skyrocketing. Great. Pointer to the downside, it's like reacting off of Casper though. Continuation pointer. How is this not untapped? It was created here. So that means this pointer would have been valid to enter off of. That's my bad. I was clicking a little too fast, but this 3 minute was formed in this candle, and then the following candle is the one that tapped into and created a pointer. And then we see this drop. This range is also all untapped, so I don't know if I'd be taking this short anyways, especially with all the bullish price action we've been looking at so far. And a little bit of a FFVG battlefield right here. Kind of going to wait for us to leave this range of some sort. Self-made right there. Tap into it and create a pointer to the downside. Let's check ES. ES has the pointer as well. I don't see the 5-minute imbalance. Wait, let me see if there was anything else. No. Oh, yeah, there is. A 2, a 3, and a 4-minute imbalance right here. I don't know. Yeah, this one didn't tap in. Yeah, I think this should be a valid chart. Hop back on NQ. Not a sweat pointer. Have some targets right here. We are in a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. Sell for 3 here. Immediate pointer against us. I think we just sacked the loss of 90 bucks, to be honest with you. We created inefficiency to the upside as well. Unfortunate. We were just in a little bit of a messy range. Should have waited for us to clear it more confidently. Not taking that pointer to the downside. Structural pointer. We're kind of just in a choppy mess. We finally leave the range. So this, where's the pointer I entered off of? This one? Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of drawdown to sit in, to be honest with you. So you could have like trimmed contracts out and back in. Not a risk I'm willing to take. Self-made. No wick on that candle, so we're not taking this. We're just kind of in a little bit of a mess right now. Okay, we tap into these untaps to create a pointer to the upside. We do not. In fact, we create structural pointers to the downside. Okay, we invert these with that 5-minute FFVG. See if we can use that to short. Pointer didn't really react off of anything significant. We're also still in that mess of FFVGs. Would love to clear this range. I'm just not confident taking these shorts because of the mess we're in. And I didn't catch if this 1 minute was an untapped. We can check ES though. We didn't even get the pointer on ES, so I'm just going to sit this one out. Good fade. Seeing a lot of rejection around this price range. There we go. We get a sweep. Do we move lower or higher? We move lower. Okay, this 1 minute is tapped. No need to worry. Okay, about to crash out, but I forgot about the break. Okay, self-made big wick to create a pointer off of. We get the pointer, but no reaction off of anything. Same spiel there. Same spiel there. Getting these continuation pointers, but they're not reacting off of anything. Okay. So there was a 5-minute inverse first fair value gap. After we closed. Yeah, we did tap into it right there, barely. Pretty huge sweat pointer, to be honest with you. Let's check ES. We get the pointer on ES. I'm going to go, I think 2-4 on this one. So I'm going to sell for 2. We're going to mark out our level, head to a lower time frame, and then see if we can confidently take this for 2 more contracts. Pointer to the upside is not actually what you want to see at all. I don't remember if there was an imbalance there that we could have been reacting off of. Wait a few candles. We created an imbalance against us. I don't know if it's worth just trimming out of 1 for $7 here though, so I'm gonna hold it. All right, we get into our level, so I'm gonna sell for an additional 2 contracts. Head back to the 5-minute and see what we're working with. Okay, this 1 minute, a lot of resistance previously, so we could keep an eye out for that, maybe trim. It's just like only a 20-point move, but that's okay. not really seeing any untaps below us, though. If I'm not mistaken, I think the data only... No, because this was tapped. Never mind. Looks good. We just got to be careful with our exit conditions for this trade. But there is a lot of white space to work with to the downside here. So as long as we can mitigate this one. So that candle wasn't finished, I guess. Now we're down. Interesting. Because we did get this 1 minute. Maybe we should have trimmed. I'll sack the little bit of a loss there. Yeah, continuation pointer. I'm just going to get out completely. Still up 250, but damn. Of course, right when I short, dude, we're in a bearish trend anyways. Okay. There is a lot of white space to the downside here. Not a fucking untapped on my screen though. That's fucking weird. I mean, yeah, these are all... Yeah, so this one should be an untapped. It's because I'm on the fucking 2 minute, dude. I keep doing this. Okay, so here we have a pointer to the upside off of an untapped. Small 5 and 4 minute right here. Let's check ES, see what we're doing. Okay, it did happen to close on the same exact level, but we did get a really good tap into this imbalance here, so I'll take this one for 3. Buy for 3, we can set a limit here for the first untap that we get to. Pointer not really off of anything though. Come back up. Back up again. Choppy bearish trend right now, not looking great. Rejection. That doesn't look too bad. Pointer. These are all tapped imbalances, so I'm not too concerned here. The thing is, PO3 is pretty likely, especially at this hour of day. I don't know what to do here. I'm confident, like, if we move up, we're going to tap this level first. I don't want to sit in that drawdown, so I'm going to cancel these orders. Pointer to the upside. Going up. Going back down. Go back down. Okay, good fade, I guess. Damn it. Okay, self-made. Tap into it. And create a swept pointer. Let's check ES. No pointer on ES. Swept. We'll just sell for 2. Mark out other level. Head down to the 2 minute. In fact, we'll go all the way down to the 1. I just need to remember to... Okay, we sweep. I'll sell for 2 more. Make sure we don't get any inefficiencies against us. We get them right there. Holy crap, that didn't look like it was moving that much, but I guess it is. Throwing away all of our bread, dude. Now we're pretty much break even on the day. I guess we're down 130 bucks. Yeah, I'm just out there. That's very unfortunate. Down 32 bucks on the day. Those seem like good entries though. Okay, so if I was on the 5 minute, I would have seen this pointer and been fully out. Okay, if I was ballsy enough to sit through a little bit of drawdown, I would have cashed on this trade, so. Pretty wacky price action, to be honest with you. Not taking that sweat pointer, unfortunately. Just very sparse and few between untaps, so we pretty much are relying on self-mades at this point. We get the self-made right there. Tap into it. Do we create the pointer though? So we created it on the 3 minute, but I didn't catch that because I just stay on the 5 when I'm back testing. But long potential there. Self-made, tap into it. Do we create a pointer to the upside? Nope, we created a pointer to the downside, not reacting off of anything. No trade. Pretty much just have to keep waiting for self-made imbalances because I don't believe we're going to be reaching. No. We won't be. Self-made there. Okay. Tap and create a pointer to the downside. Short potential here. Let's check ES. ES does not have the pointer yet. It has the 3 minute. We have the 3, the 4, and the 5 on MNQ. I'll take this one for 3. Again, just really weird because we have no targeted untaps to go for. Not a sweat pointer. No need to check. Continuation pointer. Dude, I'm getting fucking stiff, dude. Create some inefficiencies against ourselves. Buy one of those contrasts back. And a pointer off. Not ideal. We're down 130. I should have reversed position here. My bad. Some self-mades to work with though. Okay, we have a long potential here. We are in a mess of FFEGs, but we got a reaction off and then tapped with a pointer. ES does not have that same pointer though. I think there's potential here. Just a mess of FFEGs to the upside though. I want to buy, but we've kind of been chopping in this range a little bit, so risky. See how we react to these FFEGs. Looks like we're kind of crawling through them. We are. A little bit of rejection. In reality, I think I would cash here just to mitigate the losses I already took. Glad I didn't, obviously. Untap target here. Still getting inefficiencies in our direction. No reason to bail. I'm tempted to just take this $400 since we kind of got near our untapped Probably just collecting more orders to keep moving up to the upside though, so I guess I will just trim 2 of these. Inefficiencies against ourselves, I'm just going to call it so that we can make up for the losses. I forgot this is totally the next day though. Okay. So I believe we were -1 something. It was like 139. I think we, our first negative day, but that's only 140 bucks. I think it's our first negative day. I'm not entirely sure on that. And so we have June 2nd coming up, Tuesday. And that's what we'll use these numbers for. Let's go to Forex Factory. Some 8 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. Okay. We also have some orange floors around 3 a.m., but we're about to pass that right now. Okay, back to it. Re-entry here, potential. Let's check ES. Yeah. Okay. So I probably would have sized in here, and I mean there was no exit conditions besides just like inefficiencies against ourselves, but because I already took a loss, like I wanted to make up for it. But in reality, I would be in for like 3 here, and I'd trim in for like a contract or 2 more. Not a sweat pointer on ES2. Take this for 3. Trim out of 1 here. Hit our micro TP. Continuation pointer. Could have sized in for another contract there. Glad I didn't. Tap into this range. Create imbalances against ourselves. That was probably a hefty amount of drawdown. I'm glad we're not in there anymore. Or we didn't have to sit through it live. Okay. Looks good. Untapped targets are pretty far away. If we make it there, I'll take the full TP. There was no untaps there. I'm down to just grab $100 though. Looks like we're hitting a range of Chop City. Okay, I think we call it there. These weren't untapped, so I guess it's still not great exit conditions. But it was a good sign, you know, like huge rejection, creating the pointer in a range of FFGs despite the being tapped. Just being safe with my moolah. Still got a while till 8 a.m. and the market open. Should have stayed in this one. Should have stayed in this one. Oh, we still have this in order. That could have been bad. Okay, world's smallest untap right there. Invert it. Dude, I think when you close below, I don't think that's valid for long. It's also a really choppy range right now, so we're gonna fade that, but yeah, we're gonna fade that. Good fade, good fade. All right, pretty fat imbalance. Let's see what we can do here. Wow. Price is just filling itself. Okay, I'm confused why it's saying. Oh, okay, it's gone. Would you look at that? I am curious if we would have hit my TP eventually. Just waiting for some self-mades and a range of dense FFVGs right now. There we go. There we go. Pointer not reacting to anything though, so we're not taking it. We're dumping. No, we're not. Dude, we love filling ourselves. Pause. Okay, some self-mades right here. Tap into them. No pointer. I'm not a fan of this range, to be honest with you guys. Hopefully we can leave this range right here. That would be ideal. 8 a.m. news. Didn't really do much. I think we just wait for market open, to be honest with you. Unless we get some clear signs we're not chopping anymore. Okay, left the range. I wouldn't be surprised if we just immediately fill this back up though. We did not actually. And we create some untaps here. Oh, they're gone. They're tapped. There's a market open candle. See if this volatility continues. It does. Okay. Not looking bad. Okay, we tap into the range, but we didn't create a 5-minute pointer. Approaching ATH, but tap. No pointer. Okay. Some self-mades heading to this range of FFVGs. Oh, we tap. And keep going. Okay. Damn. No imbalance react, or there was imbalances. No untapped imbalance to react off of that pointer right here. Self-made. Still have it. Tap into it, or could have pointed the upside though. We do. Okay. How many points is this? $20-point move. Like, do we really put a risk of drawdown in order to take it to all-time highs? I don't think so. I don't think that's worth it. I'm confident we'll get to all-time high, so I guess I could take that, but like, nah, I'm good. Bink. So, I mean, yeah, we would have made however much on that. I'm not a fan of all-time highs. Now it's a waiting game. We're gonna need some self-mades. There we go. Continuation pointer, structural pointer, not reacting off of anything. Not a continuation structural. Okay. No potential for pointers there. Okay. Let's see how long this imbalance can stay alive for. Structural. Another imbalance, nice. Okay, inverted it. Is that actually a 5 minute? I don't see how that's a 5 minute. Okay, it's not. Invert that one. Here's the 5 minute. Invert it. Holy shit, this is just a pattern, dude. There we go. Here we have some potential. We got the inbounds right below us and a long wick that we can form a pointer into. No, we don't get it. Okay. Tap in. Nothing. Inverted. Ooh, okay. I'm not going to make that mistake again, so I'm going to mark out at 6 p.m. A wee bit choppy. There we go. No, actually, there we don't go. We're at all-time highs again. Thanks, dog. Dude, fuck this. Okay, 2 minute. It's not a 5 minute, that's a placebo. Right? I mean, yeah, okay. Just takes a few seconds. Okay, I can't actually see this shit. Yeah, we're just not getting a trade before this, so I'll wait. So I guess this wasn't showing up as untapped, but like it doesn't look very tapped. Well, let me head to the 2 minute. This was during the 420, 425 candle. 2 minute FFEG. Okay, so it was tapped at 52. So this was untapped until 52. If we go to the 5, yeah. So we should have shorted off of this one. This one just wasn't showing up as untapped for some reason. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna watch it back, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see this as an untapped. If I would have done, this would have been a good entry. The 450. Oh. Didn't get on ES though, low confidence trade. You're also shorting in a bearish trend. This candle could get reversed like immediately. Yeah, not a terrible miss. It was only a pointer on NQ. And you're shorting in a bullish trend. 5 minutes ceiling. We're kind of pinched here between some untaps. Approaching the typical slower hours of the day. But price is still moving, dude. We're gonna wait this one out. Here's a 5 minute untap that's not showing up for some reason. Oh, it's not an FFEG. What am I talking about? The FFEG is right here. Okay, invert this 5-minute imbalance. Oof. Price is dumping. I like this. We're getting away from all-time highs, though. I appreciate that. All right, this 3 minutes already been tapped. Really volatile. Really volatile. Self-mades, invert them. Same shit that's been happening all day. Okay, the imbalance remains alive. Approach it. We tap into it. Do we create thy pointer? Not looking like it. We can check ES, but even, I mean, like, what do we enter for 2 maybe if it's on ES? Just not going to consider that one. Or this one. Yeah, okay, it wasn't. Neither were. Let's go back to NQ. Finish this candle. Choppy range. This is some weird PA, dude. Some weird PA. I had some 7:30 p.m. news. But that was after all this. This might be some preemptive news. Maybe. Who knows? Good imbalance above us, though. Pointer, unfortunately, didn't react to the big imbalance above us. Look how dense this is. This is nice. We can definitely potentially trade off of that. Tap into it. We just got to create a pointer to the downside now. Not on the 5, not on the 4, not on the 3, nor the 6. So that's just unfortunate. Obviously, you can see the rejection that we had off of that group of FFBGs, though. Self-made imbalance to the north side. Invert it. Create some more. Tap pointer. Okay, it is indeed a sweat pointer in the midst of some FFBGs. Also in a bearish trend, and it's a bullish move. VI bearish candle on ES. Low confidence trade. This volatility is kind of scary, especially for this hour of day, like 30-point candles popping out of nowhere. So I think I'm gonna enter for 1. It's a sweat pointer, so I'm gonna mark out my level, go to a lower time frame, see if we create some imbalances for us. Past this level, then we can enter for our second contract. Target the untaps. Okay, we'll buy our second one there. We'll go to the 5 now. Untapped target's pretty far ahead of us. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit of bad water in our mouth here. So we'll see. That candle wasn't even finished. That's fucking awesome. Let's go. How the hell does this even happen? Alright, so I'm gonna just close this. I think lesson learned is just trade with the trend, dude. Unless it's like an A++ setup, then you can take those reversals. But it's just, might as well get a little bit lucky if you just follow the trend. Like, it's basic shit. We're approaching the end of the day. I don't imagine we leave this range. Like, this is a pretty hardcore ceiling. If anything, we go down, my guess. Tiny self-made there. Get me out of this nonsense. Okay, it's 11:45. I think I'm just going to call it on the day. Click a few more candles so we can get to midnight. And we'll start her off right here for June 3rd. June 3rd, Wednesday. P&L, we're plus 378 on the week now. bucks. Drawdown 665. That cannot be accurate. What the fuck? I mean, maybe. We were up 500 bucks and then we went all the way to negative. Yeah, so it was 139. Crawling our way back. 460, we lost some. 378. Unfortunate. For the remainder of this episode, I think I'm just going to trade with the trend A setups. No A plus needed, but A setups. Check Forex Factory. 2:30 a.m. $6:15 a.m. What the fuck? 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Oh, shit. That's a lot of news. But news can be good. If you get in trades before the news is good. It's just going to be more volatile in your direction. Ideally. You could also get stiffed by a random Trump tweet. Alright, 2:30, 6:15, 8, 11. Get him. Get him. Okay, we tap into those. No pointer though. I was going to say big set of imbalances. It was a pretty chunky set. Approaching all-time highs, dude. Fuck all-time highs. Preying on Nasdaq's downfall, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's my dog. Imbalance created. Invert that. Crazy wick. 1 a.m. No news at 1 a.m. We gotta wait for 2:30 for the news. Ugh. I know some dude longed here and got fucked. Glad it ain't me though. Oh, inverted. Yeah, we did. We closed above. See what we can do. Holy shit. Like, this is some like, I feel like Asia's usually not this volatile. Freaking crazy market, dude. Yeah, see, some people would see this pointer and be like, short, and it's like, dude, that's not reacting off of anything. And then, yeah, here you go, you get fucked. Okay, but that is indeed, no, the news is at 2:30. I was going to say that's the 2 a.m. news. There is no 2 a.m. news. Damn, this market is crazy, dude. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just fucking people stop losses with its fat cock. Pause. Was this 2-minute imbalance untapped? If so, we have a swept pointer short, which is with the trend. It is a swept pointer. Let's check yes. Excuse me. I believe this is a 5-minute pointer as well. We do have some untaps just outside of this liquidity. They are not on NQ, only on ES. Maybe we should check ES while we're in the trade. You never know. Backtesting is just like, I could make one day take 4 hours if I wanted to check everything. Obviously, if you're actually trading the day, it would take 12 hours, so. Yeah, we're going to sell for 2 here. Mark at our level. Our level is like 10 points away, though. We're going to go to the 2-minute this time. Okay. Like, fuck me, dude. What the fuck? And the fact that this candle doesn't have a wick. There's no inefficiencies against us. I'm going to hold it. I don't like this drawdown, though. There's the imbalance. We're taking off a contract. There goes 40 bucks. Dude, I'm just gone. We swept this. I'm gone. Fuck me, bro. Fuck me. Like, huh? I mean, there's definitely a pattern of this happening. No imbalances here that are untapped. So sorry. There was something scratching the back of my throat and it sucks, dude. It sucks really bad. Fuck, it's actually really uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Dude. Shit, I think this is a valid short. But I wasn't. Dude, I'm sorry guys, but fuck. It's like stabbing me. It's so uncomfortable. Oh shit. This is a B setup, guys, so I shouldn't be in this. Dude, my throat. Past our level. Gonna sell for 2 more. No crazy untapped target. Let me see. Oh, we were on the wrong time frame. Dude, that is far away as fuck. Dude, I hate trading, bro. Fuck this shit. Fucking up $100 on the week, dude. I made fucking $3 grand one week. It's okay, it's okay. This price action's rape. Holy candle. Holy candle again. Approaching ATH. Next news is at 6:15. Be wary. Dude, this is some insane PA. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Need fucking squid at a time like this. Alright, Sweat Bearish Point reacting to a 5 minute? Yeah, 5 minute. Same speed on ES, so we're gonna take this one for 3. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Nope, we'll do 2 again. This is super choppy still though, so it's just like, dude, if I was trading today, 4 things of news, I might just sit out, dude. Lower time frame. There's a 1 minute. No, there's not. Like, fuck me, bro. Dude, what? I don't. The fuck am I doing wrong? Sweat pointers, bro. Buy $25, dude. Fuck me. I mean, fucking good thing we got out of it then. Jesus. Dude, fuck this PA, bro. What the hell am I looking at? I mean, dude, that's... This is the 5 minute FFVG, no? And we tap into it's a sweat pointer into all-time highs, dude. What the hell am I supposed to do here? Walk is what I need to do. I need to walk. Like, this is some bullshit. 6:15 news, got a few candles. Unless we get some self-mates to the downside. Not really looking to do anything here. There we go. Some self-mades. I can't fucking stand this day, dude. Holy shit, June 3rd. What the fuck are you doing to me? Next candle's news. Holy news. Fucking least volatile candle we've seen the past 2 hours. Just kidding. Approaching all-time highs. There we go. Finally leaving that hellish range, but market open's about to happen and could all be useless. My mouse is low. It's not plugged in. Technical difficulties. Okay, my mouse cord is not this small. Shit. There we go. What the? Screen disappeared for a sec there. Okay, so we have some imbalances above us, finally. They're gone. Oh, that looked like a market open candle. That looks way more like a market open candle. Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Top of the range, do we create a pointer? Nope, we invert it. Invert the imbalance. We have a 5-minute. Look at these imbalances. Right here to right here gets inverted, but also creates one right here to right here. So we got like a double stack right here. Let's see if the double stack does anything awesome. Tap into it. No pointer. Pretty dense FFEG range. There we go, we get some IFFEGs. Nope, mitigate them out of this planet. What is this? Oh, thought this was a 5-minute. There's the 5-minute imbalance. Tap into it. So close. So close to a pointer to the downside. Imbalance formed. Close into it. Unfortunate. Okay, we didn't sweep AM low. Created a bullish imbalance. Tap into it, no pointer. Oh, IFFG. Tap into it, no pointer though. Okay, got the 5 minute right here. IFFVG, holy shit, it's 631, I think. Close through it. Create a 5. Tap into it, no pointer though. Okay. We're good in terms of news. There's only the 11 p.m. to worry about now, and that's at the freaking last hour of the day. Reaction off of a normal FFVG or a normal FVG. Bang. Some inverted, top, no pointer. Appears there might have been a pointer on some time frame. Okay, we're almost at the break. There's the break. Some structural pointers. Tap. Do we get a pointer to the upside? We do. It's a huge sweat pointer. A lot of white space above us, and the trend is just so bearish. To be fair, there was a 1 hour break here. But a sweat pointer against the trend like that is... And it's only reacting on NQ. See what we can do. Break our level. There's the imbalances. Sit through some drawdown there. Cashing out. Get me out of there. Okay, invert that FFVG. Structural pointer. Look at all these freaking imbalances, dude. These look like a ladder. FFVG. Pointer off of it, swept pointer into a set of FFVGs that have been previously tapped with the untapped below us. Pointers on both equities. We'll take the short for 3. Take the short for 2. It's a swept pointer. Break our level. Do we sell for 2 more though? According to the rules, we do. Oh, dude, this is so frustrating. Fucking down money. I can't be down. I mean, like, we didn't even react to anything. Like, what the fuck is that candle, dude? It says I was in $1,000 of drawdown. Like, no, I was not. Like, where is this volatility arising from? Whatever. Untap, tap into it. Do we create a pointer to the upside? We do. It's a swept pointer into a previously tapped FFVG with a lot of white space to the north. Some small breaks of structure to the upside. This is some good rejection. Let's check ES. ES doesn't even have the pointer. Choppy range here. We would have been in for 2 more at this one. Because we're already so high up, I'm only going to add 1 contract in. Let's check ES to see if there's any. Nope. Closest untaps right here. Let's click can't afford on ES. Just chopping hard. Go back to NQ. Up to 40. I see no reason to get out quite yet. We're just gonna get out here, honestly. A bit of a slow, choppy range, approaching the end of the day, approaching the news. In reality, I think I would have trimmed at this halfway point in the white space. No mech logic behind that, just my intuition. Imbalance to the north. Creating a lot of bearish inefficiencies. It's nice. Believe we tapped into something there. No wick to create a pointer off of, so no trade. Pitsanch. I don't think that's a valid entry there. I know it's not a valid entry. There you go. Confidence. Self-made. Another bit of self-mades. Tap into them. No wick to create a pointer off of. Tap in. Pointer very unlikely. There you go. Not reacting to anything. Structural pointer immediately gets rejected. There you go. Okay, some bullish inefficiencies to work with. We have a 5-minute untapped. Pointer not reacting to it though. Let's see if we can get our hands on a good trade here. Okay. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to take this trade. Despite it being a pointer off an untapped, it is a swept pointer, and it's the third pointer in a row, which is P03. So despite it being a valid long, I'm sitting out. Swept this range. I'm going to wait for some closure outside of it. A confident leave of this P03. That one's close. And there we go. Back in business. And we already passed the day. I think it's fine. We didn't take any trades past midnight. I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Not happy to do this max drawdown is not I refuse to believe I was ever in $1,053 of drawdown. I took a 3 contract trade. That was the biggest trade I took, I think. Maybe I sized in for 2 on a 2 contract trade, so 4 total. But for him in Q, $1,000 of drawdown is pretty crazy. We're break even. Very depressing week so far, if I'm being completely frank. Let's move on to June 4th. Hopefully we get some more luck. June 4th is a Thursday. Let's check Forex. A lot of sprinkled orange folders. Trump speaks at 1 p.m. That's only an orange folder. I don't know how. I'm writing that one down. And then 9:40 a.m. Not a terribly important one to write down because the market open candle is going to be there, and I don't really trade the market open like that. Yeah, so 9:40 a.m., 1 p.m. That's all I'm writing down. Hopefully we get some better PA today because we're pretty much dead break even. Tap, no pointer. Invert this FFEG, so we get a little bit of movement to the downside, and we mitigate. Pretty choppy range, structural pointer. Pointer again, if we get another one, we'll call him P03, which it's not. Okay, we got a little bit of a self-made. Running from the untapped. Okay, we tap in, and it's a pretty strong rejection. We're going to check some lower time frames. Or some other time frames. Let's check ES2 while we're at it. Not looking ideal on ES. We're back to NQ. There you go. I don't believe these imbalances were valid because I think we tapped most of them right here. Well, we're already candle behind anyways. Continuation pointer, continuation pointer. I'm afraid this was fine to take. I'm actually going to write this one down so I can look at it. It seems like a pretty good example. 3:35 on Thursday. Prime example. A little hesitation before entering these untaps. Completely plow through them. What a move. Honestly, what a move. So, yeah, holy shit. Granted, I didn't pick up on it. This had potential to be a valid. Yeah, that's a crazy move. And it just keeps going. There we go. Get a pointer. Are these untapped? The top one is tapped. imbalance forms on the candle above the price it closed at and wick too, but okay. Just because of this crazy bearish trend, this is a sweat pointer, and I don't know if these were untapped. Not taking this. There you go. Don't trade against the trend. Not a macro, that's a true rule. Self-made. Another self-made. An additional self-made. Tap into it. Yeah, pointer wasn't likely. Okay. This, I believe, it's hard to see. Yeah, that's 2 on the money. Potential short there, but yeah, okay. The thing is, it closed at the exact same price the imbalance was. So it's just kind of hard to gauge. Fuck. It's not a pointer, so we're good. But I need to be more wary of the untaps that are a little bit further away out of my screen, because when wicks go off my screen, I don't know if they were tapped or untapped before creating that wick. Bit of a choppy range, never mind. Some self-mades to the north side. Invert them all. Tap in. No pointer. Choppy range again. Market open coming soon. 9:40 news and 1 p.m. Trump speaks. Self-made. Nope, nope. Nope, don't go to all-time highs, please. Okay, we got some wiggle room. There's that market open candle. We're going to give it 2 more clicks because we got 9:40 news. There we go. Some wicked wicks. Holy crap. There we go. Some self-mades here and an inverse. Is there an inverse? I think these are just normal. Nope, here's a 5-minute. So there is an inverse as well. We got a double stack. And we invert them all anyways. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. Some self-mades. Some more self-mades. Tap in. No pointer. High rejection pointer. Pointer again. Self-mades. What the fuck? Yeah, we still got like 430 points. Here's a good range. wait a few seconds. This doesn't look right. Okay, apparently this 4 minute is still alive despite the candle being in it. There it goes. The 5 minute remains. Tap into it. Nothing. You never know which FFVG is going to be. Oh, I did not mean to press that. Fuck. How have I been filming for an hour 20 and I'm not even on Friday? Who knows? Self-mades to the upside. Don't get the tap. Don't get the reaction. Okay, we only got like 350, 300 points until ATH. Self-made. Donald Trump did not move the candles much. I kind of forgot about the 1 p.m. news, but we weren't in a trade anyways. No valid reaction to that untapped FFVG that we got into. Must wait for the next one. In a dense set of FFVGs, wouldn't be surprised if we just chop around for a little bit. Okay, we leave the range. Right back into it. Okay, pretty bullish move. Some untaps created, and we invert them. Now we got a lot to work with here. Would love to get a pointer off and untapped off of those 4 FFVGs. And we're dumping. This 5 and 3 might have been untapped, and we had a reaction pointer off that. I feel like I would have noticed that. Apparently I didn't, because yeah, those were untapped. The 5 and the 3 minute were untapped, so this would have been another valid entry. 3:35 p.m. Am I tripping? Wasn't that the same short that we missed out on in the AM? 3:35 right there. I guess just short at 3:35 AM and PM. No, I'm just kidding, but we just missed another huge move. I think we did. I think those were on top. I wrote it down. I'm gonna go double check after this recording session. Tap into those. Invert them. Getting close to these IFFEGs. Nope. Still nothing. We gotta sweep these wicks in order to do anything, I believe. There was the break there as well. Okay, finally a pointer off and untap to the downside with the trend. Let's check ES. ES has the pointer as well. In a little bit of FFVGs, I guess I'll only do 3. Would love to do 6 here and make some bread, but immediate pointer against us. Another pointer against us. An imbalance against us. What the fuck am I doing? I was excited for that trade, and then I just get stiffed. If we were willing to sit in some more drawdown, we would have been good. There was no point of reaction off of an untapped. This one's tapped. That's still not valid exit. That was a mistrade. It's just I'm already in the negative, so I don't like drawdown. Those pointers were just structural pointers. They were not valid exit conditions. We're still on the 5, but I'm not seeing my pointer indication. Whatever. Tap into those, no wick to create a pointer off of, and we continue to the downside, invert them all, so we have some IFFGs to the upside. Tap into those, do we create a pointer? I think this would have been a valid sweat pointer to take, potentially. Continuation pointer. I'm going to go ahead and be the one to say that that was a valid pointer to take. So we are not really trading the best. How have I been filming for an hour and a half? This is ridiculous. So many continuation. What the fuck is wrong with this indicator? There we go. Super valid short, I believe. Some bullish imbalances. And my dad's calling me. Little 2-minute intervention, my bad. I'm not editing that out, so that's on you to skip. Okay. Unfortunately, I think this would have been a valid long. Dude, I need to freaking lock in. So we had these 2-minute FFVGs that we tapped into with this 5-minute candle and then created a 5-minute pointer. It is a sweat pointer, but we already validated the level. I don't get it because there was nothing. Maybe on ES. No, there's nothing. Like what caused that move, bro? Freaking macro, dude. There was no imbalance to react off of. this is taking way too long. Hour 30 in. Close at the exact same price. And we're on the next day. God, what a brutal backtesting session this has been. Down 86 bucks. That's a lot of red folders. Thankfully, they're all at 6:30 a.m. This is the one. This is the day. Lock in, focus, pay attention, take notes. Self-made. Pointer reacting to nothing. Oh, but look, it flies. No, it doesn't. Choppy range. Some self-mades. Some more. What the hell? How is this even possible? Am I tripping? How is this possible? Okay. I'm so confused. How's this here? Some self-mades to the upside, but we're kind of pinched in between two sets of untapped FF vidges. Mitigate those. And come back down. There we go, some self-mades. Wicked range of FFVGs. Tap into some of them. Invert them, create some more. Potential there. Nope. Okay, is this a valid entry? We had these self-mades. We close into them. Tap. Pointer off of it. What the hell, yes? What the fuck is even that? What the fuck is even that? Not a sweat pointer. I need to get out of this trade. This is so chop. So there was actually another pointer reaction off of an untapped with this one, so valid to stay in. These aren't untapped. A little bit of rejection. I'm getting out of two of these because I hate being negative. I need somewhat of a buffer. Inefficiencies against us. I'll just get out. There's no point of reaction to an untap though. There was no news there, but whatever. Self-mades. Nothing. Tap in, no pointer. Three pointers in a row. Another one. One down. Self-made untaps. Some IFFEGs. Nope, because we needed this candle in order to form these FFEGs, so we're not reacting to them. And I think if we were, they would be gone. They wouldn't say that it's untapped still. There we go. We tap into it. Holy, untapped. Um, 6:30 news didn't really do jack, and I wasn't even paying attention to my brain. Structural pointer, create some untaps in a dense range of FFEGs though, so a short would look a little risky here. Tap in, create some self-mades, invert them, invert some more, create some self-made, invert that one, pinch in between two, mitigate one, created this one with the candles, so not a valid pointer, I don't think. There you go. Also a bullish trend, we didn't break structure, not that that is important. Break structure, create a pointer to the downside. Another pointer. Market open candle. Don't know if these were untapped, doesn't matter. These were untapped. This is a good swept pointer short. Don't feel like zooming into those. Check ES. Not a pointer on ES. Only a swept pointer. Because of the volatility, I'll sell for one. Mark out my level. I just have a feeling if we're gonna push low, like there's no untaps that I can see. So I feel like if we push down further, we're gonna need to come up to gather some more orders. That's why I'm only in for one. Sweat pointer, another reason to only be in for one. So we should have entered for two at this level because we're a little late. Hard for me to sell there. Hard for me to get another contract in there. Up 144 though, off of one contract. Should have got in for two. A little bit of put. I'm just gonna close. We shouldn't have been in that trade to begin with, in my opinion. It just so happens that it worked out, but like, I don't know. If it's a shitty trade and I'm up, like, just get out. Just get out, dude. You weren't supposed to be in there to begin with. You got lucky. Get out. Okay, we have no more news to worry about for today. Invert those. Create some of our own. Invert those. Pointer not reacting off of them. It created those. Created those untaps, self-mades. Tap in. Do we create a pointer on the downside? We do not. My pointers are not loading. There they are. Hello. If you were wondering, that shit in my throat is still in my throat, and it's fucking annoying. I need to go to the dentist or something. Not seeing any entry conditions quite yet. Some self-made untaps. Do we tap in? We do tap in. Do we create a pointer to the downside? If we do, it would be PO3 anyways, so there you go. We didn't get the pointer anyways. Some self-mades above us. I think we're tapping in there, to be honest with you. We're tapping into the 5 minute. The 4 minute has yet to be tapped. If we create a pointer to the downside, we're going to be facing a dense range of FFEGs. Let's see if they hold any power. They do. Get a little bit of rejection. Back into them. Plow through them. Don't believe these are holding any power. Some self-mains right there and a structural pointer on top of it. Nope, that's not valid. Tapped in previous candle. Some self-mades, but we are pinched. Mitigate those. Create some, untap some self-mades with a pointer. Pointer not reacting to anything. It's a swept pointer off of nothing. 3 in a row, actually. There you go. There's that rejection. Sometimes a level will take a few breakthroughs in order to show itself. So it took us, like, we had to tap this imbalance 3 times before we got any rejection off of it. Really test that level. Some self-mades, invert them, create some more, double stack if you will, tap into them, and invert them. Some self-mades, no wick to create a pointer off of. If we react, we don't react, we push further into these FFVGs, mitigate those FFVGs, they disappear out of here. I'm in a fucking flow state right now. Just kidding. Still seeing this move to the downside. Rejection wick off of these FFVGs. Doesn't hold power. We plow. Creating some white space. Let's see if we can get a self-made and maybe long off this. We can't. Bearish trend continues. Some self-made to the downside. Okay, approaching them. Mitigate and invert some of them. Create a small set. This is not accurate, I don't think. Because this wick goes down to here. So the range is actually only here, I believe. No? I'm tripping. 069. Nothing anyways. Now we tap into those untaps. Do we create a pointer to the upside? Close, no cigar. Pretty choppy range anyways. We didn't even close. I'm confused. I feel like the indicators might be tripping a little bit. Huge spike to the downside. Let's see if we can sweep this low. Sell side sweep. Do we move higher? Indeed we do, barely. And then we keep pushing down, so it held no power. Those FFVGs were weak as shit. Pointing to the upside. Structural one. Not important. Bearish trend continues. Sell side sweep. Do we move higher? Nope. Nope. We're in sell side sweep. We move higher. Yes. This FVG is holding a little bit of power. Okay, self-made right there. Tap into it and get a huge jump. No pointer created though, no valid entry conditions. Another self-made 5-minute untapped first fair value gap and rejection off of it again without tapping and no pointer creation. Bearish pointer reacting to Casper the Ghost. Okay, here we have a valid long. So we tapped into this 5-minute untapped FFVG created by this candle. And we created a pointer to the upside. It is a swept pointer. Let's check ES. ES does not have the pointer. The untaps are right above us. Swept pointer, not technically into these untaps. Let's measure this range. It's fucking 50 points. Holy crap, this is a lot. Alright, so if it was less than 50, I probably wouldn't be taking this long, but because it's 50 points, I'm going to be taking it. It's a swept pointer. Let's see if we can break through this level. I'm going to go to lower time frame this time so I can get a better entry for my second contract if we get validated here. We do, so we're going to get a pretty solid trim additive. Not addy trim. We added a contract trim. Anywho, I'm still going to sell one here. Put a little limit. 5 minutes debating us, continuation pointer, and rejection off of it. Let's fucking go. Imbalance created. We're going to buy one of these, or we're going to sell one of these contracts off. I can keep the sell limit, I guess. Pretty choppy range. I still don't think that's a valid pointer to take, and huge dump. How the we should have been out. We should have been out. We should have been out. Fuck, dude, I think I did good, and then I just fucking stiffed myself just then. So this range was really choppy. I don't believe it was PO3 technically. We left the range anyways. Let's see if we can get back our dough. Back in the P-Rock, tempted to size back in if we can react off of this. Alright, we got a pointer within the P-Rock, right? Let me just mark out this P-Rock. Let's see if we got anything correlated. We did not. ES is still looking like a shit show. Again, this is close to 50 points though. It's all buy for one. See if we can do it this time. We don't. Pointer against us immediately. I'm just gone. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Pointer within the P-Rock, not reacting to anything, I don't think. Another one. RTP would have hit eventually, but that's a lot of drawdown, especially right here. We exited right here. Fucking awesome, right? Fucking awesome. There was no exit conditions, but dude, $250 of drawdown off of, I think, one contract. Or no, it might have been two. I think 2 contracts. Yeah, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm chilling on that. Not sitting through that. All right, let's continue. A lot of self-mades. React off of it. Pointer very unlikely due to the small wick. Nothing. A lot of white space. We have a self-made. Let's see if we can do anything here. Some bearish inefficiencies. Tap into one of them and create a sweat pointer to the downside. Bullish trend, pinched in between FFEGs, not taking the short. Dude, sometimes the fucking D- setups just fucking rip. Right? Sometimes they do. Like, so say we even got out here. This isn't an exit condition or anything. 100-point move. Right there. Off of a sweat pointer pinched in between 2 sets of FFEGs. You just never know. You never know which FFEGs will hold power and which won't. But when there's a set like that, I don't know, I feel like that's risky. Tap into the untapped to create a pointer to the upside. We do. See, this is another like B plus setup. Okay, so no, it's not. It's D. I would say we broken structure to the downside, so the trend is bearish. I know we use P-Rock for biases. If this is the P-Rock, then we still have a bearish bias until this one forms. Let's check ES. ES has the pointer as well. Tempted to take this long, but because it's against the trend, I'm not going to take this long. An imbalance created with this candle, so this is not a reaction, it is a creation. Pointer to the upside. This is just not ideal. I think we're going to call it here. Don't think we'll be finding a trade in the next, whatever, like freaking 6 candles. Nothing. That concludes. That's Monday, so June 5th. My birthday, by the way. Plus 134. What a sad, sad fucking week, to be honest with you. And this is the longest video. Longest video, and it's the one where I did the worst. It's okay, though.